Welcome to episode 82 of One Man's Opinion, where I review professional theater in New York and Connecticut. Today I am reviewing Playhouse on Park's production of The Agitators, the story of Susan B. Anthony and Frederick Douglass, by Matt Smart and directed by Kelly O'Donnell, running through June 12th at the theater at 244 Park Road in West Haven. As the title indicates, The Agitators is a dramatic depiction of the relationship between Susan B. Anthony, played by Sam Rosentrater, and Frederick Douglass, played by Gabriel Lawrence, who were both friends and colleagues of the universal suffrage movement. The play covers their relationship starting in 1849, while the Douglass family takes shelter as runaway slaves at Anthony's home in Rochester. The two build a mutual respect and trust for each other as they both express their mutual desire for equal rights for black people and women. The two's friendship come into conflict throughout the years as personal priorities supersede the collective. Susan B. Anthony grows displeased with Douglass being willing to compromise with the passing of the 15th Amendment, which states, "The right of citizens of the United States to vote shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on accounts of race, color, or previous condition of servitude." Douglass is willing to compromise women's rights to vote in this amendment in order to at least get black men the right to vote. Later, in order to advance Southern support for women's suffrage, Anthony becomes willing to compromise her position on rights for women of color. The Agitators is an excellent play and gives a stirring look into the lives of two prominent historical figures who shaped the history of the United States throughout the 19th century. Though they don't always get along, the two characters respect each other enough through their debates to maintain a lifelong friendship. Some of the direction regarding Douglass feels a bit over the top. I know Douglass was a renowned preacher and orator, but sometimes I feel like the audience was being preached at more than Douglass was trying to speak toward Anthony. He's frequently moved center stage and facing the audience for his monologues, while Anthony's speeches are directed towards Douglass. It creates an imbalance, pushing Lawrence to give Douglass a performance that sits a bit too strong from the get-go, meaning that he peaks early in his scenes and doesn't have much room to develop his actions. Rosentrater, on the other hand, is given a much more balanced platform to perform. She implores toward Douglass and in turn feel her need for his support more than we feel his need for hers. I love the look of Randall Parsons' scenic design, especially the two-toned wood floor creating a depiction of the U.S. flag, and the rotating shelving units upstage are smart economic tools to quickly advance the show. The Agitators does run a little long. I feel it could have used about 15 to 30 minutes of trimming, but Smart's script is sharp, challenging, and inspiring nonetheless. Our country has never improved by leaps and bounds. We, like most of nature, evolve slowly. The last few decades, with advancement of social media and a 24/7 news cycle, there has grown a greater expectation for spontaneous change in our world. This simply does not happen. The Agitators is a sobering reminder that making the world better for everyone is oft a long and arduous task. Douglass and Anthony knew that, sometimes to the displeasure to the cause of others. The play also reminds us that regardless of our hopes for equity for people different than us, if the opportunity presents itself for change in our own identity, we as individuals have a tendency to compromise for our own benefit at the delay of equality for others. Injustice isn't fair, and as we fight for justice, sometimes we only get parts of the victory in our lifetimes. Sometimes none. Douglass and Anthony lived to see the abolition of slavery and the right to vote for all men, but they did not live to see the same rights for women. Their legacy is built on hope that things get better. But I am one man's opinion, so be sure to leave yours in the comments below. If you'd like to see The Agitators, I'll leave a link in the description below. Like, share, and subscribe to support the channel, and turn on your notifications for alerts to future reviews. My next review will be Ivy's and Playhouse's production of Native Gardens. Thank you for watching, and I will see you at the theater.